Hello, welcome to today's video, guys. So first things first, my hair is a little wet, and that is because the video that I'm filming after this is going to be my hair care routine. That video is most likely already up, and that was super requested, so I will link that in the description bar. I figured while we wait for my hair to dry, I would film another video that I've wanted to do for such a long time now, which is basically talking all about my favorite substitutions if you are living the dairy-free, gluten-free lifestyle. And I've realized after talking about all of my digestive system issues, there's like so many of you guys going through the same thing. And I think that this video is going to be helpful for a lot of you guys because I'm just gonna go over all of my favorite items from Thrive Market. And as you guys know, I do work with Thrive. I've been working with them for over a year now, but I just think that no other brand has helped me more when it comes to finding substitutions for foods that I like that don't hurt me. The way that their website is set up and all the foods that they carry, it's all extremely healthy. Everything is recyclable. It's so easy for me to promote Thrive because regardless of whether or not I work with them, I'll be continuing to use them in my everyday life because now I actually can't really imagine life without Thrive Market. If you guys are interested in getting any of the stuff that I talk about, then you can click the link in my description bar and you'll get 25% off of your first order plus a 30-day free trial. And then if you're already a member, just check your email because they got you covered. I'm gonna start off with breakfast foods, specifically in the pancake and waffle department because I used to be absolutely obsessed with the Kodiak Pancake mix and the Flapjack Pancake mix. If you guys go back like a year and a half ago, I would have those all the time. I would have them for breakfast or I would have them as dessert or both, and then shit hit the fan, excuse my language, and I was no longer able to digest a lot of the stuff that was in those pancake mixes. However, I have two amazing substitutions for you guys. This brand right here is probably one of my favorites that you can find on Thrive Market because they carry so many different things, especially in terms of like baking mixes and snacks and cookies. They are amazing. This pancake mix right here is incredible. It's made out of almond flour and the ingredients are very pronounceable, very short. The macros are great. For 2 pancakes, it's 6 fat, 18 carb, 2 grams of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. I go through this box quicker than I am proud to admit. Next, I have my second favorite pancake mix. So just in case something in here isn't working for you, you guys have some options. If I had to rate them, I would say the Simple Meals is my favorite, but the Birch Benders is like a very close second. This one is the Paleo Pancake mix. It's made with almonds, coconut, cassava, eggs, and monk fruit. So it's not vegan because it has eggs, but it is gluten and dairy free. For 2 pancakes, it's 7 fat, 16 carb, 5 grams of fiber, and 7 grams of protein. So a little bit more protein, a little bit more fat. I've realized that I prefer these as pancakes and then these as waffles. Since we're on the topic of breakfast food, cereal. Cereal is also one of those things that I miss. I miss eating. I miss throwing on top of oatmeal because it would give it like a little bit of a crunch. Even just like snacking out of the box on cereal while you're watching a movie is sometimes so nice. So I found this one called 1 Degree Organic Foods, and this is the gluten-free sprouted brown rice cacao crisps. Oh, they taste so good. Can't even tell that they're healthy. They are gluten-free, dairy-free, organic. The ingredient list is very short, which is, as you guys can see the pattern, that is something that I look for when buying anything pretty much. This is what the inside of it looks like. And I occasionally will have it with almond milk, but for the most part, I just throw it on top of oatmeal or eat it straight out of the box. I'm gonna consider bread as part of like the breakfast foods just because normally when I eat bread, it's in the morning with like avocado toast or French toast or even like a breakfast egg sandwich type of situation. I definitely miss bread a lot. Ralph's, I think it's called like a rustic something. That one was so good. Dave's Killer Bread used to be my obsession. I have been introducing a little bit of the Trader Joe's sprouted, I think it's called like sprouted whole grain bread, back into my life, and so far so good. But still, if I can find a good gluten-free substitution, then I'd rather go with that because then at least I know I'm safe. Artisan Baker 10 grains and seeds bread, gluten-free obviously. For 2 slices, it's 3 fat, 34 carb, and 3 grams of protein. And the thing about gluten-free bread, I feel like a lot of the times it's either too spongy or the ingredient list is like insanely long and strange. I like the fact that I can pronounce everything on the back of this. It does contain soy, so if you have a soy allergy, then be careful, but That's the only allergen that is on here. All right, so next I just want to talk about these snacks. I'm not gonna babble for too long because I feel like I've showed them in a lot of my videos, but these are the Thrive Market organic coconut macaroons. The lemon flavor, the chocolate chip flavor, and the brownie flavors are my favorite. Currently don't have the brownie one because I ate it all, but they are vegan, raw, dairy-free, gluten-free, and ethically sourced. And they make a perfect on-the-go snack. Another one of my absolutely favorite snacks, especially if you're craving something sweet. No surprise here, we have the coconut theme going. These are just organic coconut chips. This bag is so big, and I could probably eat this 2 days. I honestly could eat it in a day, but I would feel sick. 2 days it is. The only ingredient in here is just organic coconut, so there's no sugar, nothing added. It's so healthy, so good for you, and tastes great. This also tastes really good in granola, oatmeal. If you're looking for a little bit of a crunch, just throw it on top. Okay, so another thing that I found really difficult at the beginning of being gluten and dairy free is I missed like desserts, like cookies, brownies, muffins. Those are so good, and they're also so fun to make. The holiday season is like right around the corner, and that is when everyone really gets in the spirit with baking. So I bring you Simple Mills once again. I'm telling you guys, this brand is bomb. This is their brownie mix. I've made this many times. The only thing that I add to them is some walnuts, and I think that's like major key, and a little bit more chocolate chips. But there's only 8 ingredients in here. The first ingredient is almond flour, the second one is organic coconut sugar, the third one is chocolate chips, tapioca starch, arrowroot, sea salt, and baking soda. And the only allergens that it contains is almonds and coconut. And they turn out so good, so like gooey on the inside and crispy on the outside. Love them. Next I have their chocolate chip cookie mix. Also 7 very simple ingredients, totally gluten and dairy free. And same thing, it just contains almonds and coconuts. So it is vegan, paleo, gum free, dairy free, soy free, gluten free. Did I mention gluten free? If I had to pick between these two, I would probably say the chocolate chip cookie mix if you add more chocolate chips, because I feel like it doesn't have enough. Also, if you don't want to buy like the pre-made mixes, you can get your own coconut flour or almond flour and use that instead of like regular flour in any kind of recipes. And I've found for the most part it tastes the same. Obviously you do have to like the taste of coconut because you can taste it a little bit, but any kind of nut flours are a very good alternative in recipes if you're trying to make them gluten-free. I know that I've showed you guys a lot of sweet items because I have a very big sweet tooth, but I do crave salty stuff all the time. So if I haven't talked your ear off about Simple Mills yet, well, I will now. These are the sun-dried tomato and basil almond flour crackers. Hear me out, if you just dip them in a little bit of vegan cream cheese, amazing. This has been like one of my favorite snacks, but even with hummus or just like on their own. So if you like this flavor and if you like crackers and salty things, Simple Mills got your back. 2 more things I want to talk about. One is avocado oil spray. Avocado oil has a very high heating point, so your food won't burn as easily as like olive oil, for example. This one specifically doesn't have any chemicals, preservatives, propellants, which like, why is that in our food? The only ingredient is just avocado oil. So I've been using this for all of my salty food, and then for all my sweet food, I do coconut oil. Last but not least, we have some pasta. Now, I'm sure that you guys have heard of a lot of brands that carry like garbanzo beans pasta or lentil pasta. Personally, at the moment, I am a very big fan of the Paleo brand. These are made out of red lentil flour and organic quinoa flour. Those are the only 2 ingredients in here. You make it kind of how you would with like regular pasta, and there's tons of fiber, lots of protein, healthy for you. As long as you have the right sauce, you won't even be able to tell the difference, at least in my opinion. That is everything that I want to talk about in this video. I hope that you guys found it helpful. I know that it can be hard sometimes to find gluten-free and dairy-free substitutions, alternatives, so I just hope that this made it a little bit easier for you guys, maybe gave you some healthy snack ideas or meal ideas or things like that. If you guys have any suggestions for videos, as always, let me know in the comments. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much to Thrive Market again for working with me, for continuing to work with me, which means that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out with them, and that means the world to me. So I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you guys again. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.